YouTubers to my WWE vlog. I am Daniel Parker and I'm here to give you my review of the Royal Rumble 2011. And we're better off to start than probably the match of the evening apart from the Royal Rumble itself. Edge versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, why was this a good match? Because it was unpredictable in a way that both Dolph Ziggler and Edge both had their moments. Dolph managed to hit the zigzag on Edge, get a close 2 count. Edge, had his moments in the match as well. He started using some of his old moves, which was good to see. As we know, Edge wasn't allowed to use the spear, as sanctioned by Vicky Guerrero on SmackDown previously. Overall, really good match. Like I said, Dolph's really shown himself as a main event guy, shown himself to have a lot of potential, and Edge has also showed that he's going to be a great world champion and a main event star for a while now, probably till WrestleMania. The match ended when Kelly come out to beat on Vicky Guerrero for some strange reason, and the ref got knocked out. This allowed for Edge to hit the spear on Dolph Ziggler, which being the ultimate opportunist, and then he goes down and acts injured as if nothing's happened, and he gets up and does Christian's finisher, the kill switch or the Imperial or whatever you want to call it, to end the match. So pretty good match. I give that the crowd are really hyped up with this match. It was a really fast-paced match as well. With, a young guy like Dolph Ziggler in there, you're going to get a fast-paced match, some good moves in it. Twists and turns all the way. It was a fantastic match. I give it a 9 out of 10. The crowd reaction was priceless in that match. It pissed McCool off, which made it even better in my opinion. He was going on about Edge cheating, so no one cares about you, McCool. I knew Edge was going to retain it. He's going to retain it to WrestleMania. Dolph Ziggler this was done to promote Dolph Ziggler and also to give Edge a holdover feud until WrestleMania. So considering that it was kind of like a holdover feud, this is a pretty good match. Even though you knew Dolph Ziggler wouldn't win, but Edge retained it very, very, very well in my opinion. It was a good match, 9 out of 10. Next match was The Miz versus Randy Orton, which in my opinion didn't get as much of a pop as the Edge versus Ziggler match. Main reason for this being The Miz, of course. The Miz's ability to win clean, I don't think is winning over many fans. Although his matches and endings and storylines are quite entertaining, I'll admit. I never liked Miz. I still don't like Miz, but my opinion of him has got a little bit higher since he's become champion. This match was quite slow in my opinion. The crowd didn't give as much a reaction as in the Dolph versus Edge match. There was a couple of things happened. Main thing being the ending, of course, when Nexus come out and Nexus distract Orton, and well, what more can I say? CM Punk comes from underneath the ring, gives the GTS to Randy Orton after Randy Orton RKO's The Miz, and we're thinking, Randy Orton's going to win. No, of course the ref is knocked out as well, so the ref doesn't see it. CM Punk lays Miz on to Randy Orton and then crawls back under the ring just like Hornswoggle would do. Overall, like I said, the match was okay. I give it a 6 or 7 out of 10. It wasn't the best of matches. Like I said, it's not really Randy Orton's fault. We all know Randy Orton is a great wrestler, but The Miz, again, I don't rate him too high as a wrestler, even though he is improving as well, and his mic skills are good, but his wrestling isn't as good. Meaning that the matches that he has with any wrestler doesn't really hype up, which is why I don't think WrestleMania with Miz as the champion will be very good. But yeah, the ending was weird. I don't know why Nexus came out. That was a bit like unsure really what happened. Kind of like when Kelly came out to beat on Vicky. You just didn't really know why that happened. But again, it was an okay match. It was a second title match. The second match, a title match. Which is a bit weird. I've never seen a pay-per-view event where they've had 2 WWE title matches first, but I'm fine with that. They're 2 good matches to start off with until we get to the Divas match, of course. Divas match was weird. You had Layla versus Natalya in a 2-on-1 match, and then the Raw GM comes along and makes it a fatal 4-way. She sticks Eve Torres in there. The Raw GM, sticks Eve Torres in there. I'm thinking, when he makes it a fatal 4-way, I'm thinking, please be Awesome Kong. Finally let Awesome Kong debut and kick ass. Unfortunately, we get Eve Torres. The match itself was okay. Saw Natalya hit the double sharpshooter, which was a good little spot for her. We also saw Eve Torres hit the moonsault, which was pretty good, kind of like Lita style. But I don't agree with giving Eve Torres the win. I'm not entirely sure that she is a worthy enough women's Divas champion. She's been getting a couple of wins lately, but I'd have been more content to see Layla win it, because at least they're credible champs. I'm not saying Eve is a bad wrestler. I mean, I do like Eve, but I'd rather see Natalya or Layla, or Natalya especially, promoting herself as a force to be reckoned with in the women's division. But that was stupid. I really wanted to see Awesome Kong there, but Eve walks away with the belt. So I don't know what WWE are doing there, but we'll have to see. I don't think our title reign would be that long, to be honest. So next match was the 40-man Royal Rumble match. Started off with this stupid collision between the Nexus and the Core as CM Punk comes out, course around the ring. I don't know why. I think this was just done to make time. Nexus and Core have this huge fight, and then the Raw GM tells them all to get back except CM Punk, who's entered number 1. So for number 2 we get Daniel Bryan, of course, and then CM Punk and Daniel Bryan have quite a good 1.5 minutes of wrestling. It's pretty good, and we see wrestlers like John Morrison come in. John Morrison hit his spot where he does this parkour when he gets eliminated, and he manages to hang onto the barricade and jump back. That was awesome. I've never seen that done before. Only John Morrison could do that. We got people like Chavo Guerrero coming out. He managed to hit his spot with his free Amigos move, his free suplex move. He managed to hit it twice on about 5 wrestlers until he got to Daniel Bryan. He finally managed to hit it 3 times. That was just really good to see. A good testament to Eddie Guerrero there. And then from then on, it's pretty much the Nexus show. Many Nexus members come in, and you see all these good mid-carders that you really wanted to get a show out of, like John Morrison and Daniel Bryan, get eliminated. As more, you get 3 or 4 Nexus members coming in, and they manage to eliminate Mark Henry. Again, I thought Mark Henry put up a bit more of a fight than he did. All the jobbers get eliminated quite easily, but that's just understandable. But when Nexus are in the ring on their own, we get the return of the Great Khali. And as soon as I see Great Khali, I'm thinking, this guy's going to clean house. And he does. He cleans house. But, again, it's not the same old Khali. He just gets eliminated by Nexus. Brilliant. Great. But that was that for you. Great Khali comes out, gets eliminated by Nexus, of course. There's 4 members of Nexus in the ring now. And then we get Booker T come out. Booker T comes out to the biggest pop of the night. He does his bookend, his axe kick, his spinneroonie. It was brilliant until Mason Ryan eliminated him, of course. I wanted to see more of Booker. I really wanted to see more, but unfortunately, he's lasted less than a minute. This whole Nexus storyline taken over at the moment. This is until, this whole thing was getting. I was thinking, oh no, Nexus in the ring. This is going to suck now. Until John Cena comes to the match and manages to eliminate every member of Nexus, including CM Punk, just as Hornswoggle is coming in. Now, 2 opinions on this. Cena, Mark Henry and Khali couldn't eliminate 1 person. How come Cena can eliminate so many people? But on the other hand, he got Nexus out of it, and they were making that match really boring. But there you go. Him and Hornswoggle have this stupid thing where Hornswoggle manages to do certain moves like the 10 knuckle shuffle and the tadpole splash on Heath Slater and Tyson Kidd, and first minute or so it was funny, but then it just started getting stale and lame. And I'm glad Sheamus come in and ended the whole Hornswoggle thing. But yeah, after Cena cleaned house, you got more established wrestlers coming in. The rest of the Royal Rumble really started to pick up there. It was exhibition Royal Rumble stuff with really good wrestlers like Sheamus, Swagger, Kofi, Rey Mysterio, Big Show. You get Kevin Nash returns as Diesel. He gets probably the biggest pop of the night. Comes out and starts cleaning house in the ring, as Kevin Nash should do as a big 7-foot guy. It was really good to see. And then he gets eliminated. And then the Royal Rumble progresses with with people like Rey Mysterio coming in and Santino coming in at number 37. Number 38 we get Alberto Del Rio, and then he gets attacked by Randy Orton, who's number 39, of course, from behind. which was quite funny. His entrance lasting ages. Just walk out there and wrestle, for God's sake. So yeah, we get that. I mean, in the final 6, we get Kane as number 40. I was thinking number 40 could be Triple H, but obviously not. They're saving it for another time. So out number 40 comes Kane. He comes and cleans house. I think he eliminates Alex Riley. I'm not entirely sure, but all these wrestlers. It's a good battle wrestling match. It's a good Royal Rumble. It's got loads of established wrestlers in there. The final 6 are Kane, Ray, Barrett, Cena, Alberto Del Rio, and I can't remember Randy Orton, of course. So Kane is beaten on Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio eliminates Kane. Then Rey Mysterio eliminates Kane. Then Barrett eliminates Rey Mysterio. At this point, Santino has rolled under the ropes and has gone outside. We'll see what that's important later. So it comes to the final 4. It's John Cena, Randy Orton, Wade Barrett, and Alberto Del Rio. 2 SmackDown and 2 Raw guys. Pretty good, pretty even. Next thing we see Alex Riley distracting John Cena, and The Miz coming in from the announcers table to eliminate John Cena. Don't know why that happened, but he runs away like a little wussy boy. Didn't expect to see that. I expected Cena to win it. After that, it's pretty much straightforward stuff. You get Randy Orton eliminating Wade Barrett, and then Alberto Del Rio coming from behind to eliminate Randy Orton to win the Royal Rumble. That is until Santino comes from under the ropes, because we all forget he's been eliminated, of course. And of course, Santino gives him the Cobra as he's celebrating, tries to take him over the top rope, but we all know Santino is never going to win the Royal Rumble. But there's always little part of you that thinks he might just win, but it didn't happen. That's why this pay-per-view was so good. It was really, really unpredictable and exciting and entertaining too. So Alberto Del Rio is the winner of the Royal Rumble. Now, at first I didn't like this, but the more I sort of think about it, the more I think this was a good thing. He's fresh talent, it's something new. I'd rather them go do something like that and push a new guy rather than see the same old Cena Orton crap, which we see all the time. Cena's elimination was pretty big for me. Miz eliminating Cena, that's not going to culminate. Either way, Miz and Cena is going to be at WrestleMania. However it happens, just by this. So either way, Cena's going to main event WrestleMania, even though Alberto Del Rio has won the Royal Rumble. So yeah, overall the Royal Rumble itself was a really good Rumble. It had me on my seat. There was many spots. A lot of mid-carders got their chance, but at the same time didn't get their chance because Nexus came in, and all the Raw guys came in first. Why? There's a lot of SmackDown guys coming in last, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. SmackDown guy won it in the end. So yeah, Alberto Del Rio, good. I'm pleased. I'm kind of pleased that he won it, even though I wasn't at first. But it was a good Rumble. It was a good event. There was a lot of unpredictable things that happened, and it kept me entertained. Even though some of the things I thought were quite stupid, like the Nexus interfering and Eve Torres winning the title. So that's my overall thoughts on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view itself. What do you guys think about the Royal Rumble pay-per-view? What stood out for you, and what do you think of Alberto Del Rio winning the Royal Rumble and going on to main event WrestleMania? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I have been Daniel Parkin, and you can catch me on Twitter at Daniel_Parkin, and also Tumblr, where I update regular WWE blogs at Daniel Parkin. And that is pretty much it from me. Thank you very much, and goodbye.